Alright.
Alright, perfect.
You can introduce us? Slide in.
I think you're. I don't know where out of frame is.
I feel like
But
we're safe here.
Yep.
so, welcome to EP1, Lime of the Week. Nope. Welcome to EP1, When Life Gives You Limes. Here with me, I have the host Graham, co-host, if you will.
Thanks, Kaiser. It's a pleasure to be here.
Absolutely. And then I have editor / bitmaker / comedian Connor Howe. Welcome to the
Also
podcast.
a pleasure to be here.
It's really exciting. It's an exciting moment.
Very good, Graham. You want to switch
We've been
over
playing
a bit?
this for
This has been
4 days.
years in
Yeah.
the making. Well,
Almost.
days.
4 days.
4 days in the making. I'm extremely passionate about it, and if it goes wrong, I'll be upset.
Well,
All right, so
let's get into it. This is a podcast, so
podcast.
we're just looking forward to feel free. Maybe just put this on YouTube. This isn't for our visual effect here.
Yeah,
this
of
is for
course.
our listening effect. Pop some earbuds in. Do some
Drive.
dishes. Drive.
Don't drive with earbuds, even though it is legal in Wisconsin. I
Put it in
checked.
the aux. Plug us in the aux.
Put it-
Your friend says, you want aux? Say yes, put us on. Something like that.
Something exciting.
Maybe you're doing homework. Just listen to three dudes talking.
Yeah, little math. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Whatever you like to do.
We do this for the listeners. So,
We're When Life Gives You Limes. Alright. Action. So, our first segment, Podium of the Week. Basically, we're going to take 3 of our favorite things of any like category. And today's category is meal times, lunch, dinner, brunch, you
etc.
pick.
Don't want to give it away.
It's
Don't
going to be
wanna
a
give all the
snake
answers
draft.
Snake draft, yeah.
Then we're going to put it out on our Instagram, do a poll, except we don't have an Instagram, and we probably won't get one for a while. But
But if
just
we
look
did-
forward to that in the future.
Yeah.
That's something that
Absolutely.
might happen. Probably. That seems like a reasonable thing to do.
Probably.
All right.
So, we're going to do a snake draft. And how are we deciding who's going first?
I think we have to do voice, rock, paper, scissors.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, rock.
paper. So I beat you.
Connor didn't
All right,
go,
here we go.
so
Do
he
it.
lost.
What? No.
So it's just me and
So-
Connor here.
I thought we were going to do like a little tournament style, you
No.
know?
Well, who's ever done a tournament style?
No, I'm talking about like you two go and then go against me. That's kind of how it usually works.
You don't have a bye week.
I've
Connor.
never done that.
That's how it's
No,
gone
you
to
were
school
not
every
the
time.
you were not the 1 seed. All right, so now we're gonna go rock, paper, scissors, paper. He didn't go again. He actually did not go again. So I'll
I'm
go
actually
second,
boycotting.
and Kaiser will go
I'll
first.
take it first. First pick, podium of the week. I'm taking Brenner. I love
Brenner.
just sitting down.
Really?
I love
Sleeper,
sitting down.
really.
I love sitting down at late night, 8-9 p.m. And I'm making my French toast sticks, and they're just absolutely delicious. They smack.
Oh,
Breakfast for
like
dinner.
breakfast
Yeah, I
for
understand.
Breakfast for
dinner.
dinner.
Oh,
Absolutely.
okay.
Does that
I'm-
qualify a meal, or is that just like
No,
food
that's fair.
for your
that's
dinner
fair
meal?
game. That's fair game.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Makes
Brenner,
sense.
because I'm going up, I'm hitting those French toast sticks, like I said, and it's delicious. It's 8-9 p.m. It's out of the ordinary, but I love it.
All right.
Pick
All right. With my first pick, I'm gonna go with dinner
Dinner.
with a D.
Mm.
And, dinner, classic. Ribs, mashed potatoes, other dinner foods.
Other dinner
There's
foods.
the variety. So much variety.
Made chicken. It's like chicken sandwiches. That's like a lunch kind of thing.
Chicken
Yeah,
wings.
So
Sometimes.
Yeah, for my first pick, I think Graham passed up on a prime opportunity to take breakfast. Breakfast, obviously the best meal. You can have French toast sticks, you got pancakes, orange juice, a staple of your breakfast. I
When you
can't
do
go
it at
without
night,
it.
it's so much better.
Orange juice is
I can't
kinda
go without
gross.
orange juice.
Hashtag Brenner.
See, the thing is, you can't have orange juice at night. That's just weird.
Orange juice is one of the worst juices
Orange juice
of
is
a fruit.
probably one
Ooh.
of the best juices.
Ooh.
Although I do have it sometimes. This is not my notes section.
What would you put as
I
your
gotta look
favorite
at my juice.
juice? Yeah.
Kind of like apple juice, honestly, and it's kind of childish.
Milk juice is alright.
I like.
I
apple
love
juice.
milk
It's
juice.
good.
Milk juice.
Cow juice is just my favorite.
Add some pineapple
But
juice.
for round 2, I'm going brunch. Another breakfast. I tell you not. My second pick was going to be breakfast, but he took it. So I'm going brunch. I cannot tell you how much I love breakfast. Pancakes, waffles, French toast sticks again, but it's not at night this time. Just anything you like.
All right, that's fair. That takes out a lot of mine. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go with your classic after-school snack.
I've
never been more
Debatable.
hungry.
Next
I've
pick.
never
That was my
been
next
more
pick.
hungry until it's after school.
Absolutely.
Starving every
After
day.
school munch.
Starving.
I stuffed myself. That was a good pick.
I'm not gonna lie, nothing is more refreshing than a cool classic water at midnight when you just wake up, you're so tired. Grab a nice
Late
glass
night
of
swig.
water.
Late night
Late
swig.
night swig.
The classic
Gotta put it
meal, midnight water. That's what I think
Straight
of when
meal.
I think
Yup.
meal.
All right, next up, I'm going lunch. Now, I picked lunch third round
Pretty late.
because of how much I love our hospital, the Greenbrier Cafe.
Greenbrier Cafe.
It is just great. You go there,
Smacks.
you hit up your hamburger, half curd. It's $3.50. Nice and cheap, delicious meal. Lunch, round 3. I have my 3 picks. You're next.
All right, I actually have a lot left. I'm gonna go with dessert.
Dessert
meal, guys. Listeners, there is nothing better than dessert. Cake, pie. It's the fall season. Pumpkin pie is back. It is now my favorite pie again. Otherwise,
Really?
it's apple.
Pumpkin
just
pie?
changes.
Cheesecake.
I love
It
it.
changes in the season. It's a seasonal thing. Seasonal
Absolutely.
taste.
Mm-hmm.
Creme brulee. Ice cream. Desserts. You could think of desserts if you wanted to.
Desserts for days.
It's not
Yeah,
great
dessert's
content.
pretty good.
But what dessert? Breakfast dessert, cinnamon rolls. Dinner dessert, a
It's,
roll.
No, it's not.
All
You
desserts.
can't choose all desserts.
All desserts. Chosen.
All right,
All right,
whatever.
Connor, the last pick.
Linner.
Linner.
Linner's good.
Yep. Nothing needs to be said about it.
Wow.
But
Linner.
I don't know, because then you're not as hungry for dinner, which is my number one pick. My favorite meal of the day.
See, the thing is, you gotta eat dinner like kind of early, but not too late, and then you eat a late dinner after you
Sounds
do
like
some
you're
stuff
talking
after
about
that.
an after-school snack.
I'm not.
Sounds like you're biting my bit.
Some people don't end school at the same time. So maybe they don't eat after school snacks like that. Or what if you're in the summer on a weekend?
Good point.
There it is. That's the podium of the week. My podium, Brenner, and then I chose brunch, and then lunch.
Dinner, after-school snack, dessert.
Breakfast, midnight water glass, and finally we got dinner.
Absolutely. And that was the podium of the week. First segment, first episode. Cut. Action. And now for the quick sports of the week. As you know, the Packers just took a dub. 2-0. 2-0. 21-16.
Undefeated. NFC North is undefeated inside the division.
No surprise
Currently
there.
week 2. Best division in NFL.
Absolutely.
Best division in NFL. And that's why we're 2-0 inside the division. We have beat both the divisions.
So that means
that we're
best
the best
team
team
in
the
the NFL.
Absolutely.
Super Bowl bound. That's some wood right there for you, just in case
Gotta
you're
get 3 now.
superstitious.
Yeah. And then
So,
Preble played.
Preble,
Well, we'll hit that last.
they tried.
We'll hit that
We'll
last.
hit that. We're gonna hit that later
Badgers.
though.
I'm not gonna lie.
Connor's gonna give his Tampa Bay Buccaneers update.
I gotta get a little update. Buccaneers, huge comeback.
There.
Thursday night. Big football game. I know everyone was there watching it. Buccaneers made a nice comeback. Mike Evans with a huge catch late in the fourth quarter.
That's beautiful.
Big game.
Good
Big game for the
game.
Buccaneers.
Great player.
Big game.
No surprise there.
Kaiser's
And
gonna
then-
give a "We Believe."
Oh,
Bills
we
update.
believe. Bills beat the Giants today. Huge. Doubled their points.
Double the points.
Double the points.
It was big. 2-0, baby.
You gotta-
We're
Huge.
going strong. And then Preble. Preble Hornets
Sucks.
moved to 1-3.
Terrible.
They didn't play the best.
That
Again,
was
in their
that
first
was. Was that the game of the week? Was that the high school?
Yeah.
They were taping it. There was announcers.
A lot of hype around that
we
game.
got blown out.
Blown out.
We scored once and it got called back. 0 points on the board.
A lot of
At the
hype
end of
around
the
the
game.
team in the
Really,
beginning of the
Connor.
season.
How would you think of the game?
Oh, see, I have to say, didn't really see most of it, especially not live.
It's fair enough.
Connor doesn't go to football games for some reason, for no reason. But he will be joining us, all our
Never.
listeners out there at Sheboygan
Sheboygan
North
North.
next week.
This
Gonna
Friday,
be Probably
Taking,
not.
Lights.
taking the bus down.
hour-long drive.
Wouldn't really consider it ever.
He's considering it.
So he's down for a maybe. And
Actually, Connor's probably storming Area 51 on Friday.
Yeah.
That's the day.
True. That's big.
Mm.
It's Alien Out. We did Alien Out for that game just because of that.
That's why.
It's
Crazy.
also Neon
They
Out.
probably know that.
Yeah.
Unless they're not from Preble, which is possible. I would be
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
I would be surprised.
I'd be surprised if there was someone listening, at least like this far into the podcast. I would be shocked.
30-second watch time.
Shocked.
Yeah.
Preble didn't do well.
No, they're pretty bad.
We went 1-3. We had a strong game against the Pier. First game of the season. It was just we won 28.
Dupier gave me a lot of false hope.
Yeah, 28 28-0.
Yeah, I thought we were winning state.
I forgot.
The players also
We crushed them.
very confident.
And then of course Bayport week 2
Players.
got smashed.
I was told by a person on the team that it was going to be a close game.
And it was not.
And it wasn't. They
Let
said
me
they were
disclaim
probably
that.
going to win by a touchdown. That was the guess.
And they
Lost by
lost
multiple touchdowns.
by more than one.
So what we're going to do now is this is going to be a weekly tradition. We're going to call someone from the Preble team, get them on the pod, ask them about their thoughts on the game.
Get an inside analysis of the game.
Yep. So we're going to call currently inactive the entire season player Zachary Whitman. He would play if he didn't have a concussion, probably.
Offensive lineman? Yes. He's an offensive lineman.
Yes,
Offensive
offensive
lineman,
lineman.
question mark.
Tackle or guard or something.
He was going to be an offensive tackle
Offensive
or
tackle.
guard, honestly.
Or
Pretty sure.
Either.
Pretty sure he's a tackle though.
Probably
Offensive lineman.
Probably
Offensive
doesn't have the
lineman.
hand-eye coordination for center.
Center, that Josh takes the game.
Yeah, Josh
Josh
Nolan,
Nolan?
absolutely.
Probably
Probably an
center,
NFL
a
prospect.
center on Preble.
NFL prospect as long as he was
Absolutely a
2
center.
feet taller. 2
Absolutely.
feet taller, 300 pounds heavier.
So let's get Zach on the line.
All right. Here we go, guys.
Here
Calling
it is. He's calling him.
Zach Whitman.
Throw it on speakerphone right below there.
Your call has been forwarded to an.
All right, that sounds
That's really
fun.
annoying.
Do we,
Shut up, Zach.
Good start to that
Got
segment.
him. Got him.
All right.
So we'll probably
I'll try that later. See,
Cut.
Just.
action.
All right, we're gonna try Zach later.
That's gonna be a
So
lot.
now it is time for everyone's favorite segment.
Limes of the week. Limes of the week are gonna be the one thing that just sucked. Just got your goat this week.
Just
Something that annoyed you.
inconvenience, end of the world, but also
Just something
probably
that crashed,
doesn't really matter.
Something that crashed and burned.
Yep.
And I can start.
Kaiser wants to start.
My limes of the week was definitely my speech in speech class.
Ooh.
I
we
heard
started
about
out.
that.
Yes, we
I didn't
started
know
out
this yet.
first. It was our first speech of the whole class, and I come in not prepared at all. I mean, I was prepared. I practiced. I had an outline written down, but most of it was memorized, and I could say it back memorized. And I used to have a problem speaking in
Yeah.
front of classes. I didn't like it, but then I got better. So I'm like, all right, I can memorize this. I know all these people. It won't matter.
Right.
I get
Confidence
up
was
there.
high.
The speech was about introducing some random person in our class that we had to meet and interview, and then kind of introduce them to the class. So I got up there and I started strong with a hook because everyone was saying 3 things about them, about the person they were introducing, and then explaining each of those 3 things. They're kind, they're loyal, and they're smart. And here's why. But I was like, I'm going to take a different approach. So I started out my speech. I was good afternoon, and I want to talk about the one question that I asked Melissa. Her name is.
All right, good opener.
Melissa.
I like it.
Yeah, I said, and I'm going to talk about the one question that intrigued me the most when I asked her. And it was about her favorite video game. But it wasn't what her favorite video game, it was why. Why did she
Interesting.
like her favorite video game? And it was because she had a friend 5 years ago. This is all irrelevant, just kind of
Right.
context.
This is
Yeah,
some
okay.
context.
So this is why I was saying this in my speech. And then I said, I want to explain how she's a loyal friend and stuff like that. I don't know. Something that'll make the teacher like it.
Mhm.
And then crashed and burned from it.
Oh,
I
boy.
said she was I started saying that she was a great friend. And I was like, and here's why. She's had this friend for 5 years. And then I kept going on to say, that's why she's a great friend. Because she's had that friend for 5 years.
Oh no.
But she's never met him. because she's a great friend, and they've been friends for 5 years. And I think I repeated that about 7 times, and then I ended my speech, and that was it.
And so the class is laughing during this.
No, not even a little.
Oh boy, that's worse.
It is a
that is
tough crowd.
worse.
Because he disclaimed, like, earlier that we couldn't make these funny, that we shouldn't be reacting, we have to be intent, and we can't laugh. So the class, like, wasn't laughing. It was just quiet, and I was laughing because I was messing it up terribly. So, of course, it was awkward to look up after I messed up, and then everyone was just blank face, just staring at me, like, oh, you messed up. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And then
So
I got
awkward.
100%.
Really? No.
Silver lining.
So, it was, yeah. It really flipped on it, but that was line of the week.
All right. My line of the week is getting 635% error on my physics lab. And it's not my fault. It's because
Generic name. Shout out.
car. Yeah, shout out. Bleep that in post. Connor, we don't want to throw anyone under the bus
Yeah,
here.
of course.
His
not
car
gonna bleep it,
didn't
honestly.
have... No, you'll bleep it.
I'm not bleeping that.
You know, it might be bleeped. All right. You didn't hear that if it's not bleeped, but it'll be bleeped by Connor
Yeah,
later in post.
definitely.
So his car, he told Miss
Instructor.
Teacher, bleep that also, that that his car had the PSI like on the dash because he didn't have like an instrument thing. So we did a lab. We went out to the parking lot. We got it.
He.
Called me over. He said, "I don't have the PSI,"
Mm-hmm.
and so I'm like, "All right." Like he's like, "Should we tell the teacher?" I'm like, "No, we'll just make it up." So we said all the tires were at 39 PSI.
That's pretty high.
Which is high.
That's high.
Which is a little too high. Max tire was 44, and so we're thinking, like, we're safe. But we were off. Like, we said the car was, like, 10,000 pounds.
Oh, no.
Which isn't accurate at all. And so that was bad. My second line of the week, I have two this
Line
week,
of the week.
is this chair. Because it's
Yeah.
super loud and squeaking every time
It's
I
not
lean
just
back.
that one.
And I guarantee you guys can hear that. And that's probably not fun to listen to.
No, definitely
Second
not.
line of the week. That's a good one.
All right.
But it's EP1. They'll get better.
Yeah, oh man. I mean, once we get a sponsor, we can get some actual chairs.
Yeah, of course.
And get you guys to buy some merch. Get some merch out there. Just for the
Absolutely.
people.
Just build the
100%.
platform.
Well, yeah, once we start building the platform, I mean, look out for that in EP2.
Oh, yeah. EP2, of course.
WLGYL.
Alright, what's
All right,
Connor's line?
for me, I'm not gonna lie, I had a pretty good week. Not too many things went wrong, but one thing that really, really got me going,
Grinded
I was
your
just
gears.
grinding my ears. I'm
Lined you
worked
up.
up. Was all right. So I had this test in one of my classes, one of my math classes on Wednesday, and he told us he was gonna have our quizzes back by Friday, and I was nervous. It's my first like quiz in this college course, and I'm nervous. I'm like
Yeah,
I'm excited, nervous, but I thought I did pretty well on it, so I wasn't too riled up. Then I get to class on Friday. He doesn't even mention it for the first 5 minutes, and
Okay.
people are starting to talk about it in class. They're like, "Oh, when's he gonna give us this quiz back?" And throughout the entire class, he never mentioned it. And right at the end of class, someone went and walked up and they're like, "Hey, did you finish grading our quizzes?" And I said, "He didn't even start." That's just annoying.
That's
I'm so mad.
tough.
That is a line.
So
That's-
nervous.
That's definitely one line.
That is. I give that lime out of
I would
lime.
say yours. That's like 4 limes. Mine, I don't know, maybe like 2 limes,
1 lime.
3 limes. Connor's, that's a lime. That's
A lime.
That's probably a lime. But that's kind of what lime of the week's all about.
That is exactly what lime of the week's all about. And that's what we're all
Pretty
about.
critical.
How many limes would you say yours was?
I don't know. I wouldn't say yours is anymore.
I mean, Kaiser.
I don't want to get into this.
Fist fight.
I mean, I'll take 2 limes. I mean, the squeaky
We're down
chair's
to 2
pretty
limes, 2
annoying.
limes, 2 limes, 2 limes.
All right, well, fine. Connor's was 2 limes.
Thank you.
Mine was 2 limes. Kaiser's was 4 limes.
Kaiser did a good one. Liked it.
Connor's was 1 lime. All right, so next up on the slate is the end of the podcast. And so what we like to do here is usually stop recording, and then you guys, like, the video would end, and then
And so would the audio.
You would stop.
You subscribe and
You
like.
would stop. Yeah, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to smash that subscribe button, and then smash that like button,
Absolutely.
and then maybe click EP2 if it's there.
Maybe.
I'm assuming you're starting from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, we're probably at week, 17 right now, and you're starting from the beginning because you're like, this is absolute gold.
This is amazing.
And you're
No
like,
one
man, they
knows.
were way worse than they are in week 17. And you're like, this is like
You can watch
us
us
at
grow.
our truest form.
You can watch us grow.
Grow,
Yeah.
And I'm
develop,
assuming at this point,
evolve.
you'll probably already have your merch. You're wearing it while you're watching,
Yeah,
listening. Sorry.
You're already wearing your green
You see us in brand new,
WYLPCTE.
brand new non-squeaky
WLGYL.
chairs for
Yeah.
decked out gear.
In the
We
studio.
got a nice
Look
green
for us
screen
on
behind us.
Instagram.
Crazy.
Even though we don't have an Instagram yet, but look for that. Maybe by now.
Probably WLGYL official.
Yeah, all you week
W-
17ers, look us up.
Snapchat, probably never gonna get a Snapchat.
Definitely not.
Facebook, definitely not gonna have a Facebook
Not a chance.
ever. Twitter, no
Maybe.
chance.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
I can see us
That's a
getting a
higher
target.
chance than the other
Later,
ones. that
later.
were said. Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks.
Thanks.
EP1.
Thanks for listening.
When life gives you lines.
It's been fun.
It's been a great
Sure
time.
has. All right.
And then this is our big send off that we do every time. Live. See you later.
And cut.